What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and we are back with another Marvel Snap video. And in this video, I wanted to talk about the brand new Series 5 card, the latest to join the Spider fam. It is Silk, all right? I've had a lot of people ask me, is Silk worth buying? How does she play? Is she any good? All of these things. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just toss it into a video. Something that I do here, if you're new, is I buy pretty much every single new card. You can come over here so I can give you my honest opinion about these cards and not just hype them up and say every card is the greatest card ever, because I know your tokens are precious, all right? So I'm gonna go over one of my favorite decks to play with her, as well as my honest opinions about this card, all right? Because at the time of recording this, if you actually pick up Silk today, you're getting a little bit of a discount, and I'll go over that in just a minute, all right? But before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name is Chris. I also go by Bootman, and if you love Marvel Snap as much as I do, especially the competitive aspect, ranking up the ladder, if you're into conquest mode, earning all those medals, getting those infinity tickets to win the infinity and get that nice little border, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, and it's very important that you subscribe right now, okay? Because I am doing a massive giveaway. All right, I have tweeted about it. It's over on Twitter. It's in my pinned tweet, and I am giving away possibly 3 of these Bring the Pain bundles. This is an insane value. You're getting 4,000 gold, and 4,000 gold is like over a $50 value. If we hit 10,000 subscribers by Wednesday, when this leaves the shop, I will be giving away 3 of these bad boys, all right? It's my birthday week. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. So if we hit 10,000, I will give 3 of these away. So make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ. Everything's linked down in the description below. Yeah, and we're gonna do a pretty cool giveaway, all right? But let's get down to business. Let's get down to what you're here for. All right, so let's talk about Silk. So Silk, not on reveal, not ongoing. After any card is played here, this moves to another location, all right? So this is a 2/5 stat line. Pretty much one of the strongest 2-drops in the game. It is up there with Lizard, but with this stat line, like Lizard has a pretty big downside, right? Like it loses a bunch of power if they fill up the lane. So Silk, it's like, I remember seeing her, I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. This is gonna be a really good card. 2/5, nowhere near the same downside, but it kind of is. The randomness of it can kind of screw you, all right? And we'll show you with some gameplay. So anyways, what I was mentioning about the discount. So Marvel Snap has introduced weekly missions, okay? And they're for the brand new cards. This first week, it was bugged, all right? But basically, for Silk, you can get 1,000 tokens if you played 8 games, but it was bugged. So what they're doing is they're giving anybody who buys this card 1,000 tokens. So it takes this 6,000 token card, basically makes it 5,000 tokens, all right? But you have to get it before it leaves the spotlight. So the spotlight, for those of you who aren't familiar with what I'm saying, is when it's right here in the middle. Right here, the weekly spotlight. So tonight, this swaps out to Spider-Ham, which I'm super excited about. Get ready for some insanely crazy Spider-Ham videos. But anyway, so if you get her now, you will get 1,000 tokens. So they're doing this every single week with every single card. I don't know if there's a trial period or they're just doing this from now on, but this is a way to give people more tokens back, right? We'll talk about this more in our podcast, Brad and I's podcast, Snap on Ego, which will come out later this week. But yeah, it's a way to get a little bit of a discount, but they have confirmed that not every card will give you 1,000 tokens, all right? So Silk is the only Series 5 card dropping this month. Second Dinner is actually making the other 2 cards, Spider-Man 2099 and Spider-Ham, straight to Series 4. So those will be 3,000 tokens, all right? But they said like some might give you, like for the missions, might give you like 400 or 500 tokens. I think they even said something as low as like 100 tokens, all right? So with that being said, let me give you my opinion on this card and if it's worth the buy. Like, listen, 2/5 is a crazy stat line. It's a crazy stat line. It's a card that can go into most decks, all right? Like a lot of people who are playing with Silk are just like, this is like a generically good card. People are tossing it in Sarah decks, all sorts of stuff. I tried a lot of different move decks. Like you would think like, oh, well, if I put Kraven in here with Silk, like Kraven's gonna get huge. Like I never had too many games where Kraven got huge. And one of them is just because it's random where Silk moves, right? Like you're thinking she's just gonna be bouncing like 3-4 times a turn and she's just gonna keep landing on Kraven. It didn't happen that much because she's hard to control, all right? Silk is she's a rebel, all right? I don't know if she's worth 6,000 tokens just because of that randomness. When we hop into some gameplay, you might see that there are some ways to control her randomness depending on who has priority and stuff like that. But there are plenty of games where you're just sitting there like, and watching her bounce around, and then she goes the one place that loses you the game. And when Fisk Tower pops up, or like Bar with No Name, it's like, oh my God, right? And those are very rare occurrences. There's hundreds and hundreds of locations, so those are rare, but it's just the randomness of this card. If any of you know me, I am not a fan of adding more randomness to this game. This game has a ton of RNG from cards to locations, just to, you know, there's so many different factors, so I'm not a huge fan of randomness. Like, I don't know, when they announced that they were dropping 2 cards straight to Series 4, a lot of us assumed it would be Spider-Man 2099. That seems like the most powerful ability. And they made Silk 6,000. Like, personally, I don't know. I think she's more of a 3,000 token card. If you're hearing otherwise, I think they're overhyping it a bit, but it is a great stat line. It is. It's just good to have a 2/5 card in your deck, but like, as you'll see, it might not always work out too good for you. All right, so this is the deck I've been playing around with. It's basically the Darkhawk Stature deck with Silk in here. Silk replaced, who'd Silk replace? Silk replaced somebody like Nebula or something like that in this deck. Luke Cage is in here just because High Evolutionary is running around everywhere. I've played this deck a ton in Conquest, and it's performed very, very, very well, okay? It has earned me a ton of tickets from Proving Grounds to Silver. I haven't played Gold yet just because I haven't had the time. I'm planning on cracking down on Gold this week, but this deck has won me a lot of tickets. So now some of you are saying, like, Chris, you said that like Silk might not be the best card ever. Here's what I need everybody to realize, okay? Like, come in, like, listen up. It's time to talk. Let's have a discussion, okay? Like, what you'll notice is a lot of people are adding the brand new card to an already very good deck and then hyping up the card, all right? Like, this is still, even after the Stature and Black Bolt nerf, it's still one of the best decks in the game, right? So did Silk make it better? Not really. Like, it's just like another tool, you know what I mean? So just really take that with a grain of salt, because a lot of people will just like hype up these cards. Like, for example, when Iron Lad came out, a lot of people were tossing Iron Lad into the Darkhawk Stature deck and then being like, oh my God, Iron Lad's amazing. And it's just like, you're tossing it into a deck that's already really good. Like, I wanna see like, you know, a card bring a deck to like the next level. I would say, like, believe the hype. If you see like just a deck that sucks and they toss in the new card and all of a sudden it's amazing. I think a good example of that, semi-good example, is Master Mold, right? Master Mold creates a whole new archetype with Ronin and everything like that. So it's like, okay, that makes it pretty decent. Is Master Mold worth 6,000? Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore. He dropped pretty quick. But I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. And that's just like an important lesson, like moving forward with your life in Marvel Snap. When people take the brand new card and just toss it into an already good deck, like, take the hype that they're saying in a video or on Twitter or on Reddit, wherever you're getting your Marvel Snap advice from, and turn it down like 3-4 notches. Always ask yourself, is this deck still good without that card, all right? So think about that for a second. It's possible that we just haven't found the best deck for Silk yet, but as of right now, I think she's just like mediocre. And with the new cards coming out, Spider-Ham and Spider-Man 2099, like, those might be very, very powerful cards. So if you're low on tokens, wait, all right? But if you like really enjoy Silk, if you think it's gonna just be fantastic, today, if you're watching my video today, today's the day to get her, because you'll get 1,000 tokens back, all right? But anyways, let's hop into some games. I'll show you how this deck rolls. And by the way, in case you missed yesterday's video, I just set up my new PC. I'm still tweaking the settings and stuff like that. I realized in the last video, the game sound was just off. Like you couldn't hear it, so I hope it's a little bit better. I hope it's not too loud. Make sure that you let me know down in the comments how it's going. All right, so Nebula lately, and right now I'm playing on rank, but Nebula lately has been running along with, high evolutionary decks, but this armor makes me wonder. Let's go for it. There we go. I like that about mitigating Nebula, like with Polaris. If Polaris pulls Nebula, it counts, even though you didn't play Nebula on the original lane. Okay, I do not think they have something for my Darkhawk. I'm not sure what deck they're playing, but I don't think that's the case. And right now I'm up so high on the points right here, like it's like, whatever. How's that Warpath doing, son? Okay, now we can't play our Black Ball, which kind of sucks. And we have Miles in this deck, so we're gonna move Jeff just in case. That's cool. Always move Jeff. This is awkward, huh? I think I'm just gonna go for this lane, right? Well, no, that's still only 13. That's a tie. That's a tie. Wait, why don't I just do that? That's 14. Wait, no, that's still 13. Wait, why is my math off? Oh, okay. 6 plus 5 is 11. Wow. Is it early or what? All right, so we're just gonna do this. Why am I doing that? Chris, get it together. You're recording a video. People are gonna think you're a dumb person. All right, we Gucci. It didn't matter which card I put there. It's still early, all right? All right, I just woke up, took a shower, recorded a video. Bear with me, all right? Let's see, like, that last video was like, or that last game was like a prime example of like, do the Silk make this deck better? I want it without Silk. You know what I mean? Let's see if Silk comes out to play. But if nothing else, this video proves that them nerfing the Stature Darkhawk deck like wasn't a huge deal. All right, Nakia. What? Oh, you don't have any cards. Let's see. Man, I played Conquest mode and like this dude played a discard deck and I think I was playing this deck and his Moon Knight freaking just nailed me every single time. It hit my Darkhawk like every single round. It was insanity, pure insanity. Thanks for that four power card. Spread out a little power. Give me a Darkhawk. Ooh, you're not even gonna challenge me. Okay. Oh, it finally hit the Apocalypse. Lovely. Oh. Oh, girl. That's nice. It's gonna be hard for them to win this one. It's gonna be really hard. All right, we have 2 cards left in our deck. Is Silk the next one? Silk, what are you doing? She's bouncing around somewhere in my deck. She's literally, look at my deck tracker. She's literally the only card in my deck right now. Yeah, by the way, if you want this deck tracker, I have a link down in the description below. It's an affiliate link, so when you use it, it helps out the channel. And the deck tracker is 100% free, so if you play on PC, it's dope. You can keep track. You guys can't see it because I don't have it on the monitor. I'll show you real quick. it does have, it tracks what cards they discard, they destroy, what's in their deck. By the way, real quick, this deck tracker has been so good for Conquest mode, because as you keep playing the rounds, it'll tell you exactly what's in their deck. And that's like awesome. So like sometimes by round 2 or 3, you know every single card in their deck and you can just keep an eye on it. So you're like, you can see like what plays they have left or potential plays and stuff like that. So anyways, the affiliate link is for down in the description below. Deck Tracker is free, but they also have like a premium service where you can get like a bunch of stats and everything like that. That's just something I love because I'm a big stats nerd. So you know how it rolls. All right, let's do a few more and see if Silk wants to come play, you know? Oh man, Silk, where are you at, girl? Another Oscorp tower. Interesting. Yeah, and by the way, if you're playing on ladder, Luke Cage, you could probably swap out. Like, not just because, every card here is a good draw except for Shang-Chi. But yeah, on the ladder, I haven't seen nearly as much High Evolutionary. It is everywhere in Conquest. Everywhere. And I might make a video on like a pretty good deck I found for Conquest that counters it. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Why would you do that? You're giving me... Oh, they were trying to hit my Zabu. Okay. Whatever. You can take my beautiful inked Jeff. Oh, you're gonna star eyes on that, but not this gorgeous piece right here? Come on now. Okay, so this is rough because anything I do with this, whatever, YOLO. That's 10 power over there. I don't care. I don't care. Come here, Human Torch. Come here, Human Torch. Ask me if I care. I don't. Ooh, I was debating on putting Polaris over there. That would have been better. All right. I'm just playing Silk so you can see her in action. So let's do this. All right. So I don't want to move her. I need some stats over in this lane. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Because they're probably going to Doctor Strange mid or something. Nice. Good for you. Okay, well, unfortunately for them, I don't have any cards that move stuff. Man, I was looking at that freaking black ball and I'm like, ugh. Okay, so here's what I can do. So this is like kind of what I'm talking about. So if they don't play a card here, let's see, okay. I don't want Silk in this lane. So let's try to bounce her out of this lane. All right, so that's what we're gonna try to do. I want Silk here or here. Let's see what happens. Oh, you're silky too. No! I was just talking about I'm like Craven and Silk is not even that great. They literally just won them the game. Both hard Silks went over to the Craven lane. Oh my gosh. All right. But hey, that's Silk. That's Silk in action. All right, let's see. Something I think Silk would be really good with that I don't see people doing is Silk with Shuri. Like bumping that thing up to 10 and then just having it bounce around all over the place. Like they can still Shang-Chi it because the opponent's effect goes off after. I mean before, so yeah. Do you guys have any cards? What are you guys doing? Lovely. Need to spread out some power. While I would just love to keep buffing stuff up at Shuri's Lab, I've been playing a lot of bounce decks, and oh my god, Kitty Pryde on Shuri's Lab is just the most fun you'll ever have. Oh, that's what you were waiting for. That's what you were doing. Oh, just in case Miles comes. Let's work this out a little bit. It could have a magic. Oh, I'm sorry about this. I am very, very sorry about this. Ooh, nuts. Zola? Big ol' 0 power Zola? Mil? Might be 6. Oh, you were praying for the Zola. What did it end up hitting? What did it end up hitting? Oh my god, they hit it too! They hit the Zola! Oh no! Oh man, they had so many cards in their deck too, and it actually hit Zola. Man, they are upset. All right, let's do one more and see if Silk comes out. But here, like, you guys, if you're new here, by the way, I show like all my games. I show the losses, everything like that, because I think it's important to get the most realistic view about a deck, about a card. So for example, this video is showing you a couple things. One, like your key cards, or I'm using key very loosely for this deck. They might not show up. So how does the deck perform without it? All right. And that leads into the second thing about this video. This video is proving that this deck is very solid, even without Silk. You see what I mean? So like, half decent card, but the deck works fine without her, you know? All right, we got Silk and good. Oh my Lord, oh my God. I was about to say, all right, we got Silk. This will be the last round we play. Oh, I'm getting a migraine, you guys. I'm getting a migraine. All right, we're gonna retreat. We're gonna retreat and try to get Silk in the next game. All right, there we go. Now we're gaming. Ooh, we might have 2 Polari. Ooh, ooh. Do this. Then I can, if he doesn't move that, I can Polaris. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do it here because I don't want to pull that dagger. There we go. You know, it'd be cool if Silk moved before they did that. I almost wonder if I should... No, I can loot Cage on the last time. A lot of people play moved on ranked. It's interesting to me just because I haven't been playing ranked that much. Like, I'm just like, wow, there's like barely any high evolutionary, you know? Yeah, I don't even need to play in this lane. Like, we Gucci. Because they could bounce me around all over the place. I'll leave Jeff there. Okay. Not sure if that worked out for you, but all right. We'll put this here. And yeah, we'll get rid of their 7 power freaking Negasonic. Don't mind if I do. Pop you back. But now Silk's gonna come back over here and we win the lane. And we still win. This is a deck I do want to try out though. The whole Dr. Octopus and then move. Like that seems pretty decent. That seems pretty decent. So as you can see, like right there, I was able to kind of control a little bit, but mainly because they Doc Oct for some silly reason. Well, I guess just that was the only play they had, and they pulled all my stuff. So I was able to kind of decide where she was gonna go. You know what I mean? All right, everybody, that is Silk. Okay, like she did not show up in our deck, in our hand too much, but like I said, I think this video kind of proves my point. Like, you toss her in an already good deck, the deck's still good, you know what I mean? Just to show you, I think I have some other ones. Like, I have like a Silk bounce deck some people were trying, like this, where you can get like Iron Fist back a couple times, you can get Ghost Spider, Sarah out here, you got Cloak, so you got like a whole like move package. That might be a Dexter list, but yeah, I can't remember the Silky stats. Oh, Sarah, a lot of people have been running Sarah lists with Silk. Like, you just get some big stats with this, and this even has Medusa in it, you know what I mean? Because Medusa turns into a 2/5 now too, so you have 3 2/5s. Half decent. Like, it did not keep up with some of the decks I was playing in Conquest mode and stuff like that. So take with that what you will. But yeah, this deck right here has been pretty solid for me on in Conquest. But like I said, I don't know, just is this deck as good or better without Silk? You know what I mean? So take with that what you will. Get the card if you think it'll be fun. Get it today if you want it for 5,000 tokens. All right, but I will be making videos on the brand new cards coming out, Spider-Ham. I might even make a video tonight on Spider-Ham. I've been super duper excited for that card, so stay tuned. All right, but anyways, that's all I got for the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Don't forget, follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSCZ, because if we get to 10,000 subscribers by Wednesday, June 21st, all right, I will be giving away 3 of the Bring the Pain bundles, all right? It's my birthday week, so I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers, and I'll give you a little present too, all right? Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.